Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More Integrity Commission finds Glenorchy Council trio worked in league to gain up to $1 million. Another damning report into the Glenorchy City Council has found a loyal trio operated in conflict of interest for financial gain, potentially to the tune of $1 million. The Integrity Commission investigated a 2016 complaint from Glenorchy Mayor Christy Johnston about Alderman Stuart Slade, General Manager Peter Brooks and General Counsel Vice Kandali. In its report released on Tuesday, the anti-corruption watchdog found a conflicted culture between the three, who assisted in promoting each other. None of the three are still with the council and it is unclear whether criminal charges will be laid. The degree of loyalty between Mr. Brooks, Ms. Kandali and Ald Slade existed at the expense of objectivity or the interests of the council, Integrity Commissioner Richard Bingham said. The report pointed to several incidents between 2013 and 2016 where Mr. Brooks and Ms. Kandali directly benefited from the actions of one another. It said in 2016 Ald Slade was instrumental in altering the method of assessing Mr. Brooks's performance as general manager, resulting in him receiving an $18,000 performance bonus he would not otherwise have obtained. During Ms. Kandali's employment with the council, she was involved in the amendment of Mr. Brooks's contract of employment on 2 occasions, each time at the direction or request of him or Ald Slade. Mr. Brooks also authorized a salary increase for Ms. Kandali, who in turn developed KPIs for him. In the same year, Mr. Brooks appointed Ms. Kandali as restructure coordinator for a process that resulted in her promotion to Director Corporate Governance, the report said. Shortly afterwards, Mr. Brooks appointed Ms. Kandali to the position of General Counsel, despite evidence suggesting that at that time Mr. Brooks did not know what the role of a General Counsel was. Mr. Bingham estimated the conflicts of interest and attempts to improperly gain pecuniary benefits would reach $1 million. Ald Johnston said there needed to be consequences for the behavior. At the moment, the individuals outlined in those reports have walked away scot-free and the burden of the conduct that they have participated in lies with the community, Ald Johnston said. So the community, unfortunately, are the ones at the moment that are paying for the consequences of that conduct. We would be very pleased to assist and cooperate with any investigation that might be going forward. Report very concerning. Gutwine Alderman Matt Stevenson, who also complained about the behavior of the three, said it confirmed that ignorance and arrogance ruled supreme. What occurred was a clear conflict of interest, and that is why the mayor and I had absolutely no doubt that we needed to make the initial submission to the Integrity Commission, he said. There is no place for that kind of incompetence and lack of ethics within the community, business or government, so it is time for those responsible to finally be held to account. The report found that when Ald Johnston and Ald Stevenson complained about the behavior, they experienced strong personal criticism, especially from Mr. Slade. A possible conclusion to be drawn from the response to the issues raised by Ald Johnston and Ald Stevenson is that the conflicted culture within council led to some aldermen rejecting those concerns due to political biases, it said. Local Government Minister Peter Gutwine labelled the report very concerning. I understand the Director of Local Government has reviewed the Integrity Commission's report and is further investigating a number of matters to determine whether referral to the Director of Public Prosecutions should occur, he said. The government is determined to ensure that any potential breaches of the law are investigated fully. Mr. Gutwine suspended the entire council in February 2017 after months of dysfunction and infighting. He later formally sacked the council following a Board of Inquiry report, and fresh elections were held in January this year. Ms. Johnston was returned as mayor, along with Ald Stevenson as her deputy. Print, email, Facebook, Twitter.